Hey, hey, hey!
Oh, that was very loud. Welcome to the Ramblin Cast podcast. We're not. We're not turning that down for you. Here, we'll turn it down now. But that's going to be what it is. It's weird. Everyone's going to hate that. I don't know why. When I fucking start recording, it's always super loud. It's like it doesn't save apparently.
Hey, hey, hey!
Am I just really loud? Is that loud? I'm the loud one. Whoops, the daisy.
Jesus Christ. Instantly. Listening with headphones, instantly go deaf.
Yeah. God damn it, can we start a podcast without bringing up Bill Cosby? Why do we keep doing this to ourselves? I don't even think we ever talked about Bill Cosby once so far, though.
No.
That's surprising. It's 18 episodes, episode 18, the Ramblin Cast. We didn't even bring up Officer Cosby. Remember him?
I'd like to forget, but he's there.
He is still alive. Crackheads and debutantes. Anyway. Oh, I don't know if you want to bring this up, but before we recorded, you said you were having a weird conversation. You never actually told me what that was.
I was asked if I know a way to catch a Bigfoot.
Okay.
And I rattled off, you know how I do. If you're going to ask me a question like that, I'm going to rattle off a bunch of bullshit. And he kept going.
Yeah?
He kept with the idea.
Yeah, I feel like, when we get closer to Halloween, which we're almost there. We got like 2 more months. But we definitely got to do some spookier stuff. Because I can talk about Bigfoot all day. Actually, I don't know, Bigfoot's kind of boring, but, he's a classic.
Like, are we doing the whole, month of October?
Probably.
Just being Halloween episodes?
Yeah, I wouldn't be against it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you shit yourself?
No, that was my stomach.
Oh. I went to a dentist this week again, and they apparently on Fridays they don't eat. So the whole time she was in my gums, just going, "Urgh, urgh." That was her stomach. Yeah. Hey, me editing this, find that Germa clip of him at the dentist. Thank you.
So I'm in the chair going back, things are normal, and I'm glancing over at this TV every now and then. Remember, dentist is fucking in my mouth. Dentist is in my mouth doing these things.
He's like, the dentist is in my mouth. Let me tell you, the dentist is fucking in my mouth. I mean, in my mouth. Alright, Jura. Anyway, how's the week been, Ricky? It's been 2 weeks since we recorded. I don't know what happened last week. You worked Saturday, maybe?
Yeah. I was on call.
Oh, yeah, you told me. And I just said, we can skip it.
Yeah. Did my first few roadside road calls after the incident.
Yeah, last time we recorded, it was right before your first day back, wasn't it?
No, it was I went back to work honestly the next day.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, how the road calls have been? Anything interesting?
They really jumpy. Like really, really paranoid and jumpy.
Yeah. And anyone bring it up? Like any truckers right back here? Like, I saw some crazy shit last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Do you say, hey, that was me, or do you just be like, I don't know what you're talking about?
The one was when I still had my hand wrapped up.
Yeah.
He went like, there's a service truck that got hit. Was it anybody you know? There by Bloomington? Yeah, it was one of our guys.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Is the guy okay? I'm like, yeah, guy's doing good. He's already back to work. He's got his hand was all sliced up, so he's got it all wrapped up and everything. Mind you, I'm in the service truck like this.
Yeah.
He's got it all wrapped up and everything. He's taking it real well. He did his first real like outside of the shop work today. So yeah, he's doing pretty good. He's got his hand all wrapped up and everything, so it's kind of weird for him. He went, oh, that's good. At least he survived. Cool. I'm gonna jump out to do your do the work to your truck. Jump out, hands all wrapped up. He went, oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He went like, yeah, that was me. Holy shit! I thought you were dead.
Yeah.
Me too.
Me too. Actually, I was after we uploaded the podcast, I saw some videos on YouTube. Some news outlets are talking about it, and they still say you're in the hospital.
Yep.
They still, to this day.
Yep.
And I tried to make a comment in there. No one believed me. So, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. They deleted it. I said that you were okay and that you were on my podcast, which is probably why they deleted it. But it's true. It's true, folks.
Yeah.
If you have no idea what we're talking about, watch last episode, please.
Yeah. Last one. I think last episode's a very important episode to watch.
Yeah. We gotta figure out when. I don't know how long this podcast is gonna be. You know, we don't know when time will end on us, or when we'll run out of things to talk about, like this episode, and so we just got to keep dragging it along. But what was I talking about? Oh, you're right. I don't remember. Anyway, shit. Oh yeah. We got to make a series of what is the most important episodes. Definitely the first one should just be in first, but that would probably be the next one, maybe.
Yeah, that one.
Unless we want to put Kyle or Doofy in it.
Yeah.
I mean, Doofy's our biggest fan.
Yeah.
You're laughing. Did something happen to Doofy?
No.
Okay.
No. Doofy's good.
Okay, I thought you
Doofy's
sounded
good.
it out. Get that bitch. Get that motherfucker. Anyway, my week, same old, doing the Amazon stuff. Different shit, same day at this point. Every day I go in there, it's like I'm doing a different job, which is interesting, I guess. But damn, this week actually went by really quickly. Like, the days just kind of went by really quick, except the last day. That one dragged the hell on. I don't know what that was about. But, I guess we have this new system, so we were talking about LiDAR a long time ago, which is this laser, and if it detects something in front of it, it slows down the vehicle we drive. Calling it a vehicle is weird, but I guess technically that is what it is. And, anyway.
No, I drive a vehicle for work. You drive a forklift.
Sure, I'm forklift certified. But, they, changed the LiDAR. It's still on there for now, but they're replacing it with something even worse. It's called RTLS. And I don't know what those letters stand for, but it's basically the machine now connects to the internet, and all of the machines in their current locations are all. It knows where it's at all points, and so every time you park it, every time you go into an alley, every time you gotta do anything, it slows down because it's like, this is a slow zone. Like, fuck off. Also, RTLS, excuse me. Even though I don't know what those letters mean, I remember the order because of my fucking dumbass brain.
Yeah.
Rectum tearing laceration syndrome, RTSL. That's how I remember it. I'm not even fucking kidding. I first saw it, I was like, what is the fucked up thing I can remember this? Yep, rectum tearing and laceration syndrome.
Yeah, our trucks have a tracking device, so they always know where it is and how fast it's going and everything.
Yeah. Do they still have a tracking device on it? Or did it fall off?
No,
did it burn
we
up?
can still actively track it.
Oh.
We actively know where it is.
Still in Illinois?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, still hasn't been released by the state police.
Yeah, where is it gonna go?
I do know it's gonna be coming back to the shop for a little bit until they come and get it.
Okay.
From there, I don't really know because it's fucked.
It's fucked. It's totaled.
Oh yeah, he's doing 93 mile an hour.
93. Wow. Damn, what an amateur, man. I mean, what? No, I would never.
But yeah, we already got a new service truck. We had one like
The
next day.
Yeah, you told me. Yeah.
It's one of the big trucks again. We have a big enclosed box again. I love it.
Yeah. You're going, if they get rid of it, you're going to destroy the next... I mean, what?
No. I guarantee if it's my choice, that ain't happening again.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, nothing that interesting. I was gonna say something, I kind of forgot. That's where my brain goes. I guess I can tell an interesting story from work, like when I first started, because I thought about it again recently, because I saw something. And, this is the time, this is the only time it's ever happened. I don't know if I said it on the podcast yet. This might have been a podcast story already.
Mm-hmm.
But when I first started working at Amazon, this would have been like within the first month at least.
Mm-hmm.
I caught two janitorial employees fucking, kind of. Well, she was giving him head at work.
Okay.
I was like, oh, that's a bizarre choice to do it there, but okay. But basically, we had this thing, we walk in, it's called the Green Mile. It's like a sidewalk because, there's vehicles driving inside the building.
Mm-hmm.
So I was walking down it, and there's like a doorway to our left where the janitors keep their stuff. Though now management uses it for some reason. But yeah, I went over there, and this was like a little bit before break, and I think I was probably the first one to get off the machine because I'm gonna lie, I take breaks as soon as fucking possible. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then I just looked to my right. I just caught in the corner of my eye. It had this guy sitting in it was like those chairs you used to have in school, like the blue chairs with the metal. Yeah, it was one of those. He's sitting on there and had a girl on the knees. I didn't see any dickage, but it's like, why would she be there if not? But after that, I think they wrapped things up because other people are going to be heading that way. I didn't say anything at the time, but I didn't really look good enough to see if that's what it was, but I'm 90% sure that's what I saw.
Yeah.
That's probably the weirdest thing that ever happened to Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Other than one time, this is a story I don't know if I should put on the podcast though. I had a transgender jump scare. I don't care if people are trans. It just came out of nowhere. And this is like a ghost. This is like a phantom. I saw them once. I've never seen them again. But I was once again on the sidewalk, and I was right next to this health inspector guy. Mm-hmm. Not safety inspector. Safety. This was back in the day when we only had one safety dude. That safety dude was a dick to everybody, but good God. To go back to those days when we only had one. Mm-hmm. Now it's like a whole group of like 10 people that just constantly circle the building, getting paid to just jack off, basically. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was him. He was like this crabby old guy. He was upset because he didn't get the fight in Vietnam, but his brother did. Mm-hmm. That's all he ever talked about. He was like, oh, my brother, man, I don't know if he hated him or admired him. I don't know what the deal was there. But yeah, we were walking next to each other. Nothing was happening. We were just going the same direction. And we walked by the ladies' bathroom. All of a sudden, this like 5'6" lady with a beard walked out the ladies' room. I'm not gonna lie, I fucking paused. Like she had like I don't even know what kind of beard. It's just like a normal beard, nothing long and crazy. But I was like, what the hell is that? And this like old man, angry Vietnam safety guy didn't even stop. He didn't say anything. He didn't even look. I was like, oh my goodness. I'm surprised he didn't say anything because he was kind of racist. I'm not gonna lie. So I could only imagine what he was thinking that he couldn't say out loud.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that scared me. Anyway, that's enough Amazons. I don't know how much of that's going to make it into the podcast. I got to be careful of my words there. Amazon might get mad. Then I could lose my dental. It's the only reason why I work there at this point. Just get a hammer.
Yeah.
Take care of business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Be like everyone else in my family. Hello, my name is Gumby. Today on the podcast, I will be talking with my host, Wiki. Hello, Wiki. I have to blend my food. That'll be me one day. That's gonna be... episode 2302 of the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the rest of my week, I saw a dead bunny. This is a fucking weird story. I mowed the yard and I scared the shit out of this little bunny. It was like a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought, whatever. I went inside and I heard this terrible fucking sound when I got inside. Like a little bit later. It just sounded like screaming and flapping. And I went outside and this giant like eagle or vulture or something was attacking this poor little rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know what was going on, so I scared the shit out of this bird, this big ass bird that just flew towards me and away from me. And I was like, damn. And then the little bunny was just there, like, scared shitless. It didn't even want to move. I felt bad. So we tried to cover it up. And then I went inside, and the bird came back. It waited. It waited. And it got that bunny. And it didn't even eat the corpse. It just, like, attacked it and left. And then I went outside, and I had to get the snow shovel and put it in the garbage can. Which I don't know if that's legal, but that's what I did.
I have a couple stories kind of around that realm.
Yeah.
I don't know if one of them we can put on the podcast because it's actually kind of sad and completely accidental.
Okay. Is this the bird that flew into the fire pit?
No.
That did happen once. I remember that.
Yeah.
It just went in there. I don't know why. It just had enough of life.
But we've had this big... They started cutting down that tree. So we've had a big wood pile in my backyard.
Big wood pile?
Mm-hmm. And I'm just sitting there in the backyard, as I do. And a cat just flies out of the wood pile.
Yeah.
Chasing a squirrel.
Yeah.
Well, cat got squirrel.
Oh.
Again, didn't eat it, just kind of killed it and left.
That's what cats do.
And then today I was chopping up said wood pile.
Mm-hmm.
With chainsaw.
Yeah. Did you get a little... Oh no!
Bad things happens completely by accident.
Accidental cutting?
It was not the cat.
Oh.
It was another rabbit. And, well, I didn't see him.
I thought it was the cat. But,
It's
yeah.
not the cat. It was a rabbit. I did not see him there. He did not get away in time. And I didn't notice anything was happening until till the goddamn chain and bar turned red.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, fuck. What? Huh? I hit some like weird sap, and I just see the rabbit. Oh.
Did it go through all the way, or?
Well, it didn't necessarily go through the rabbit. It more caught the rabbit, causing a fucking what's that thing called when it spins your food?
Spins your food, blended?
No, it spins
Like a
on the grill.
On a grill. Oh, shit, fucking hell. It's one of those words. Kebab. Is that it? Or is that on a stick?
No, a kebab is a form of this. Oh, rotisserie.
Oh, rotisserie bunny.
Yeah, you basically caused a rotisserie from hell. It was kind of nasty.
Oh, man.
Completely accidental. I didn't see it was in the wood pile.
To be fair, when rabbits are scared, they don't do anything. They just have like a little heart attack and play dead like a possum.
Well, playing dead got him dead.
Yeah. Other than when they fucking scream. They scream like people. They really do. They go, ah! And you're like, what the hell?
Yeah, I didn't know he was there. Didn't know what was happening.
Did he scream? Or was it silent?
Oh, I'm not going to hear him scream
over the chainsaw. Yeah. That makes sense.
I'm like, well, shit.
Oh, Judy Hopps, no.
So I had to take my saw apart and clean it and everything. Continue cutting wood.
You hear that, Doofy? We're killing animals. You're next.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Chopping up wood.
It's probably not the first thing you've accidentally murdered.
I've hit quite a few animals on the highway.
Actually, I almost hit a bird with my mom in the car, and she's like, that was a close one. And I never thought about it, but my Bonneville, I hit 5 fucking birds with that car, and that's the only car I ever hit a bird with. I don't know what is up with the Bonneville, the Pontiac Bonneville, But that thing was a bird killer. And I was like, damn, I really haven't hit a bird since I had the Bonneville.
So when I was at where I worked the first time,
Okay.
you know how our service trucks were? They were the big box that goes up and just it's like a tool shed.
Yeah.
I was driving back from a road call, and I think Kyle and Dad were in front of me in the other service truck. This is when we just got it.
This is Hardee's? Hardee's food truck? Okay, go on. You said your first job.
No, the first time I worked for this company.
Oh, your current company. Okay.
Yeah.
You said first, and I just assumed your first job, and I was like, what the hell?
But I guess they're in front of me, and I guess Kyle was looking in the mirror because Dad was driving. I guess a bird flew into the front of this big work box and it fucking exploded.
Yeah. Okay.
And from my perspective, I'm just driving. I hear, boom! What the fuck was that?
Yeah.
They called me and went like, that bird just fucking exploded. It's a big ass bird, and it's not a bird anymore.
It's nothing. It's
A little bit of it went that way, a little bit of it went that way, and the rest of it was embedded in the box.
It's like a fucking when a pitcher throws a ball so fast he catches a bird. That happened a couple times. Yeah, with the Bonneville, I don't know. They didn't ever explode because it's such a small car, but I just don't know why. It just maybe because I really don't know how they hit it. It's always 4 times was a windshield. The 5th time was the weirdest bird I ever killed. It was this fat little robin thing, and it just hopped around. It couldn't fly anymore, I guess, so it just went on the tire. He chose that life. He's like, I'm not getting off this chair. And he got hit. So, okay. I look behind me, just a little puddle. That's all that was left.
So, I don't know how this happened,
Ricky doesn't know how this happened.
but I had a raccoon walk out in front of my truck.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I do have kind of a... Sorry. I just remembered something last night that happened.
You couldn't pay me enough to try to figure out how this happened.
Alright.
But I got home, I figured, he went through the tires, or he went through, or made it, or I caught him with a tire. No, he's stuck in the grill.
Great. And what truck was this?
The dually.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't
The
understand.
fucker must have jumped or something.
He had to have jumped or something.
'Cause that is a tall ass truck. We don't know.
The math isn't mathing on how he got there.
Yeah.
But he was not dead.
Oh.
He got blasted with and I would, you know how I drive the dually. I was doing roughly way over the speed limit. I don't know how he got there, and I don't know how he lived, but he didn't live much longer after that.
Yeah. No, last night I almost hit a coyote on 55. I was like, what the fuck? It just came out of nowhere. I was like, probably, if I was 2 seconds quicker, I probably would have got him. But, yeah, it was just very weird. I was like, what the hell is he doing in the middle of the street? Yeah, the only animal I ever really hit besides the birds was also with the Bonneville. The Bonneville was the car I just hit things with. Honestly, it was kind of perfect for that job. And yeah, I hit a deer one night coming home from Love's. It was an overnight. It was on 66. It was on the old Blazer Road, which we will not tell you where that is.
Mm-hmm.
But on the old Blazer Road, I hit a deer. And I was like, damn it. And I went back to Love's, and your dad was like, they'll probably be alright. And then I went home. And, yeah, I think the deer lived.
I could hear my dad. It'll probably be alright.
Yeah.
I could hear that perfectly.
But, god damn it, keep me in messages. Last thing, so I saw a new TV show. It's not that new. It came out like last year or so.
Mm-hmm.
I was forced to watch it, but I actually did enjoy it more than I thought I would. So I guess I'll recommend it. Fiona and Cake, which is the new Adventure Time spinoff thing. I don't know what to call it. I never really got too big into Adventure Time. I watched a little bit at the beginning, but kind of just faded. If you want to know an example, when I stopped watching it, it was around the time they introduced like the Flame Princess character. It had nothing to do with her. That's the last thing I really remember before I kind of just left the show. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed Fiona and Cake. It was a fun show. Only 10 episodes, so fairly short. And yeah. I guess the only thing is that leaving Adventure Time, so much shit has happened in that show, I don't even know what it is anymore. Like, the characters have changed. Finn's a fully grown man now, missing an arm and a beard. It's like, wow. And Jake died.
Cool.
Jake died.
Cool.
But good show. Good show. Anyway, I do have a new segment, but I don't know if we want to get into it now. We do have wrap-up, but I think we basically just covered wrap-up at the beginning. Which, last week was the getting hit by a car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you give me 1 second? I gotta tell a dude to shut the fuck up on my phone.
Oh, hand update. It's sorta okay. Where I cut up my hands, pretty good, but I'm still having weird pains here and across here. And sometimes it goes from the tip of my fingers down to my elbow. But no, other than that, it seems to be mostly functional.
Oh, cool. It's very scabbed over.
Yeah.
But hey, it looks pretty good, though.
Yeah. I mean, it needs cleaned up again today.
Yeah.
But, you know,
when you're working on vehicles, do you keep it wrapped up or no?
I can't. I can't do it.
Okay.
I can't. I don't like it.
I understand. Oh yeah, I guess another thing I did this week is I rearranged the room a little bit. I still gotta clean stuff up and put stuff together, but it's the hardest parts are done, which is that shelf and that shelf. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah. I guess we'll do my new segment, which this version of the segment won't take too long, but in the future it might take longer. So basically, I watch a lot of YouTube. It's a bit of a problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very big problem.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, it's my gambling addiction is watching YouTube.
I want to watch more YouTube because there's a lot of things I want to keep up with, but I just don't have the time.
Honestly, I don't even keep up with stuff. I usually just click on random suggested videos that look good. Like, there's not really like a YouTuber I really follow anymore, you know? Like, I remember as a kid I obsessed over a couple, but now it's like... I don't even watch, like, drama videos anymore. No offense to him, but...
Yeah.
Unless it's, like, something really ridiculous, or it's, like, one of my favorite games, I won't go out of my way to watch a drama video.
I try to keep up with a few YouTube channels, and it's just getting too difficult.
Another one I used to watch a lot, and I tried to, like... I'll stop watching him for like a month or two, then I'll catch up, and then I'll stop for a month or two, then I'll catch up. But Rebel Taxi. That was a shark if I ever heard one. You want to check your shelf?
No, good.
He poisoned himself with that. You guys hear that? Got himself some carbon dioxide poisoning with his fart. But yeah, like Rebel Taxi, I watch him every once in a while, keep up with his new videos, but that's really about it. It's like, yeah, I guess Jim, the movie reviewer, Jim Gisriel from the Pizza Party podcast, I watch his streams, every stream, but I don't always watch all his reviews.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a cool dude.
I try to keep up with, like, Brandon Herrera, definitely the Fat Electrician, and I try to keep up with Shade Tree Surgeon.
Oh, and this is a bit of a weird one, but also, I can't say that, never mind. But I do follow, this channel, it's a weird name, it's, Beau of the Fifth Column, which I basically watch every upload. And they upload 3 times a day. About, like, 5-minute videos, yeah. But, the reason I brought this up is because there was a really good YouTube video I really liked. I was like, damn, I kind of want to shout it out, but I don't know how. So I made this segment, and I'm gonna try to follow through with it. Unlike the Amazon item that I didn't keep up with that because there's just not enough weird shit at Amazon. that I weekly run into. Other than last week, I found something fucking weird. But maybe we'll get to that. But so this video, which I already forgot the name of, fantastic, was called, I think it's called like the YouTube community that died or something like that. And it was a video. It's about an hour long, and it discussed the original TF2 podcast, which I didn't know existed. But basically, podcasts started around the 2000s with the internet era, and they're kind of more like locally hosted on their own website and played on radio and stuff. Like not Steve Howard, what's his name? Howard
Stern.
Howard Stern. It's sort of like the Howard Stern show, but a lot easier to keep up with and actually archived a lot better. But so TF2 came out October 10th, 2007, I want to say. And this podcast started October 30th, 2007, so 20 days after the game came out. And it was just this whole video on this podcast. The podcast is called Control Points, and it lasted for about 5 years, from 2007 to about 2012. Funny enough, it ended right around the time I started playing TF2. And it was just a really interesting video to listen to. And I loved it because the big thing about Team Fortress 2 is that it ages a lot. And a lot of the current jokes and current things that are hot with the community are very different from the old stuff. And so that video that was sort of documenting the podcast really reminded me a lot of the old culture stuff that was in TF2 when I first started. It was actually really nice. And I learned about a podcast I never heard of, and an old one too. So Control Points from 2007. And yeah, I should have remembered the name of the video, but I'm probably going to put it in the description below if I remember. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Don't abbreviate Control Point though, because it becomes CP, and they do that a lot because CP wasn't a term that was used until like the later 2010s to mean what it means now.
God
so
damn.
that's bad, but it's not their fault. They didn't know.
Yeah, they probably did.
The CP podcast. But yeah, I'm gonna try to keep up with that weekly. Or I say weekly. Every podcast, we should bring up. We do want to make this a weekly podcast, but shit happens. So, I mean, really, right now we're kind of doing a bi-weekly thing where it's every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's not bad either.
Hopefully that'll straighten up soon.
Yeah.
Except for
fucking December's gonna be crazy though, because that's where I'm gonna be working like fucking 60-hour shifts again.
Yeah, but yeah, next weekend I know I might try to get over here to do it, but again, next weekend's my vacation weekend.
Oh, nice. Actually, funny enough, I was thinking about using my vacation. I don't know. I thought about taking a break for a little bit.
Yeah, next weekend's my vacation weekend, so we'll see how that goes.
You planning on anything for your vacation?
The Thresherman's reunion.
Ah, okay. Ah, damn, I should actually probably go. But I got no money. I spent all my money with bills and fixing the car and something else. Yeah. Hookers. Lots of hookers and cocaine, folks. But no, I bought a new radio because I broke my old one. But we're not going to talk about that.
How'd you break your radio?
I tried to change the stylus. Well, it's a record player radio thing. I tried to change the stylus. And it was supposed to be really easy. But it fucking wasn't. And I had to try really hard, and I basically ripped the entire arm off. And this isn't one of those things you can replace easily. So actually, I did put it back, but it completely destroyed the right audio channel, and I have no clue how to fix that at that point. But yeah. Also, like, the needle's fucked up now. Not the stylus, but the entire needle thing. So if you put a record there, not only does it only play on the left channel, you can't hear the right. It also just moves on its own and slides around the record. I was like, okay, enough of that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I busted that. The brand I'm buying is the same brand though, but it's gonna be a box, and the aux cord's gonna be on the front because the aux cord on that is on the back, and that's a bitch to get to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to get a good record player.
All right, so I'm gonna do that weird Amazon thing I found, which I sent you. Unfortunately, you probably remember me sending you that.
Yeah, I probably don't.
Okay. Well, we unfortunately can't show an image of this on YouTube. I want to read the name and then describe it to you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I had to pick this up. Goddamn.
39 pounds? Holy shit.
Yeah. Well, a 35.7 pound full-size sex doll, silicone for men, anime pocket pussy, life-size sex doll, torso sex, doll masturbation for men pleasure. And the box and everything all together is 39.3 pounds. Yeah,
Jesus Christ, man.
believe it or not, we don't run into sex toys very often. At least I don't. So when I saw that, and this thing is fucking crazy looking. Like, it's like it has tits, a vagina, and ass. It's like a full torso of a woman with no arms, no legs. It like cuts out after her thighs.
What the fuck?
It's very weird. How is this practical?
Yeah, really?
Like, do you really need the tits, man? Like, you're gonna look at these fake tits and get turned on. I can get the pussy, I can get the ass, but you can cut, like, the top part off, you know?
None of that is necessary.
But,
None of that is.
but I sent that to a few people.
Like, how lonely do you have to be?
Well, I sent that to a few people, and I got back a story.
I mean, unless it's, like, a fucking joke thing, but...
No,
there
this is a real story.
There can't be people out there that actually use that. I mean, there can be people out there.
Oh, I
that
bet there are.
Why?
I mean, I was picking, so someone bought that, and I put that in my cage for someone to ship to somebody. So somebody is currently using that right now as we speak, probably.
I don't get it. I don't get it. It just seems like a little much.
Yeah, I don't know if I should tell the story I was given with this item.
You know, unless you have no hands, your hands are free.
That's exactly what I said. I said, you know, your hands are a lot cheaper and a lot less weird. So I'm gonna not say names. I'm gonna.
Like, it's okay to rub one out, but you don't have to go that excessive.
I'm gonna. Do you just not want me to tell the story?
Continue.
I did not get permission to tell the story, so I'm going to keep it as vague as possible, but also try to give details. But, I knew a lady. It was a lady.
Mm-hmm.
She had a breakup. When, she had this breakup, the fella, the man, left home and just never came back. He left everything behind, including the exact image that Ricky just saw. Which she knew about, but she was upset that he left it behind. So he was had a girlfriend and fucking the sex toy, and then technically in a way broke up with both. And I was told that she wants to burn it, which I would actually kind of love to see that thing burn. But I also don't want to be around the smell, what that smells like when it burns.
I can't smell anything, so it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have a very weak sense of smell, so it doesn't matter.
And then I told her a joke, like, so you're going to put it on Facebook Marketplace? She's like, ew! And I said, well, hey, it's still cleaner than most PT Cruisers. She's like, maybe. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I probably said too much in that story. Maybe she should come on the podcast and yell at me. She is a guest I do want to get.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's the only female guest that we're ever going to get. Me and Ricky do not slay pussy. No, we get hit by cars. Ricky gets...
No, I get hit by cars.
Yeah, I get hit by boxes. Actually, that is a euphemism for pussies. So in a way, I am getting hit by boxes. I am getting hit with a lot of boxes. And safety is very upset.
With your luck, you go out. It could be raining pussy. You still fucking take a dick to the forehead.
Oh, Richard Nixon.
That's something my fucking boss did.
What? Excuse me? What?
So, he has Tinder on his phone.
Okay. Oh, no.
The reason he has it is not to use it as a dating site.
Nobody uses a dating site.
There's a bunch of women that go on it, ask for dick pics. I didn't know this was a thing. So he has just a file on his phone of people named Richard.
Okay, that story's a lot cleaner than I thought it was going to be.
There's Richard Nixon, there's
Richard.
Little Richard.
Richard Pryor, don't forget about him. I don't know a lot of Richards.
What's the, Dick the birthday boy?
Oh, Rich Evans!
Yes, he has quite a few of him.
I love Rich Evans.
Just prepared for this to happen.
Oh, Rich Evans is literally my hero, man.
It's became like a game to him. And it's great, and I'm absolutely all about it.
I should do that. I usually just Google anatomy of a dick and send it to people. There you go. You find out your doctor's just hanging on a wall.
I go for a different angle.
What?
Lyndon
Down?
B. Johnson.
Oh, the Johnsons. Very funny. This is just.
And you know exactly what picture.
What picture of Lyndon B. Johnson?
Yes.
Oh my fucking god, that stupid ass picture.
I love it.
I forgot about that. What does it say? Something about sucking dick or what? What does it say?
I gotta find it again. I don't remember exactly what it says, but it's like my favorite picture ever.
Yeah, if you ever watch our playthrough channel, I think it's around the time we played Family Guy. It might be a little bit before or after. But I would hide these pictures of Lyndon Johnson. It had this terrible quote on top. It said, I like to suck big sticky dick or something.
No, it's, God, I can't wait to get the sluttiest, sloppiest blowjob from Lyndon B. Johnson. Yes, it is. Exactly.
Actually,
almost to a T what it says.
The wettest, sloppiest blowjob. I do remember that part now. The Facebook page I followed for that image, I think, got banned.
I gotta find that picture again. I know your ass still has it.
It's somewhere.
I love that fucking
I actually don't know if I have it on my phone. Actually, let me scroll. I got 1,000 fucking photos on this phone. Oh god, I'm searching something terrible on Google, so I recommend. Hey, about it. Jesus fucking Christ. I'd pay anything to have Lyndon B. Johnson give me the wettiest, sloppiest, sluttiest blowjob ever.
Please download that and send it to me.
And then I'm not going to show you the other results, but
right now.
It was actually right now. I just want to get off my phone because the picture next to it was real blowjobs. Diabetes. Alright, I sent it. Who are you gonna send that to?
This group.
Okay, Bikers for Jesus.
Oh, did they mess up? Nope.
What? Yeah, I know. Ricky has his work group he's with, and it's called Gay Bikers for Jesus. He's told me several times that the wives are very upset that that's called that.
That's why I did it.
Because they keep getting notifications by Gay Bikers for Jesus.
Wait, I gotta boop and save image.
We haven't even got to the news part of this shit yet. This is a weird episode.
Yes, it is. I love it.
Inflammation.
Masturbation.
Yeah. Well, speaking of news, do you think it's time we get into it?
Yeah.
Some of the stuff I don't remember. King of the Hill reboot news.
Mm-hmm.
We have King of the Hill reboot news. This is something interesting. So as we all know, the King of the Hill reboot has been in development for a very, very long time. Very long time.
Mm-hmm.
You'd think it'd be done by now.
Mm-hmm.
The King of the Hill reboot, the season 2 is in development. Did I miss something? What the fuck? Where is season 1 if season 2 is in development? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, where did...
Where'd the beans go, me?
Oh. In the words of every Brandon Herrera fan ever, where's season 1 at?
Oh, I don't know what that means. But yeah, the reboot. Apparently, they're working on season 2, which is interesting. It's cool. That's cool. And yeah, hopefully season 1 comes out.
Yeah.
And hey, I guess we're at least getting 2 seasons.
Yeah. I still don't know how they're doing it without
Sounded like maybe. Ricky's trying to figure out the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dale.
Yeah, my brain's still thinking Rusty Shackleford, but I know that's not right. I forgot his name too. That's unfortunate.
Fuck.
I feel like an idiot.
Did you ever hear how he died?
I think he had cancer, but I don't know what kind.
From what I heard, they just kind of found him dead in the bath.
I think he had a weird thing with like alternative medicine, and a lot of people think that might have been a part of it. He was a very Dale Gribble-esque person in real life. He really was.
Yeah. From what I heard, they found him after several days in the bathtub. Water still running.
Interesting.
Again, I can't confirm that. That's just something I heard on a random YouTube video that I don't even remember what it was.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to look in. Maybe I should look into it, but I don't know how much is actually released on that. I was gonna say something. You threw me off for a second. Shit, now I can't remember no more. I can't remember so good. Oh, speaking of cancer, yeah. I went to one of my uncles, my grunkles, last weekend. It was a little weird, but we went out there and we saw one of my uncles and one of my aunts. I don't know how they're related. They're related to my grandma somehow. Mm-hmm. And man, that's sad. They're not as old as my grandma. They're like, I'm thinking in their 70s. My grandma just turned 80, so yeah. But my uncle has a liver cancer, which is not good.
No.
And it spreads very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And he's actually very optimistic. He's like, "Yep, I'm gonna die." He seems very proud.
That is the opposite of optimism. That is the exact opposite of optimism.
No, he's optimistic to die. It's acceptance.
He's accepted it. That's not optimism. Optimism would be like, "No, I'm beating the son of a bitch." No.
He's 70 and it's already spread to other parts of his body. He ain't beating shit.
Yeah, wrong word there, bud.
Alright, he's optimistic that he's not optimistic. There, are you happy?
No, not really.
Okay.
But okay.
He's accepted death.
Okay.
But what was really depressing was like they were talking about their friends and relatives, and like they all said like, "Oh, I remember him. I think he got that pancreatic cancer. Oh, I remember him. Didn't he get that rare blood cancer? Oh, I remember him. Oh, he had that like growths on his hand. It was like tumors on all this stuff." It was like everybody. They're just like everybody was fucking dying of cancer all the time, and I'm like, do I have cancer? Have I not? Should I check? Like, it was like everybody too. They're like, remember Cheryl? Remember her? Damn, that lung cancer really got it. Like, what the fuck, man? Remember Betty? That was a good lady. Foot cancer got her. Remember Henry? He got cancer in his balls. It was like, shit, man. What the hell?
I know I'm good of any diseases. I just got hit by a car.
Yeah.
That was my close call, so I should be good for a few years.
Maybe you should get checked to see if you have magnets in you. Maybe that's why the car got so close.
That's probably a good check.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just.
Are you magnetic?
Ba-ba-da.
I am not, in fact, not magnetic.
I am in fact not magnetic. But yeah. Oh, homie. About
How did I set my keys down and literally break everything?
Yeah, you do that. But you're just very bizarre. Just like damn. I guess we should get checked for cancer kind of often. I guess. I get that Tom Green song about checking your balls, man.
You don't need balls.
Oh shit. I feel like I keep going into tangents here. I'm sorry, but I posted something on Facebook. It made a lot of people angry. I'm not gonna lie. I'm in a few groups, and I make like troll posts that inherently just piss people off because they don't have a brain and they can't figure out what's a joke. So I'm gonna read this post, and I don't know if I'm gonna read the exact response. This post did very well, by the way. Let me find it. So, okay. So it was a post. It's like from 2020, 2019. It said, "Someone needs to make this a movie before it's too late." And it's a picture of Courage the Cowardly Dog. And underneath it has Eustace, played by Clint Eastwood, and Muriel, played by Betty White. Obviously Betty White's dead. If you don't, it's the joke. Of course, I said, sadly, with Clint Eastwood's tragic wokeification, it is too late. I made a joke that Clint Eastwood is woke. That's the joke. And I pissed everyone off. Do you even know what woke means? Imagine thinking that Betty White is alive and Clint Eastwood is woke. What are you on? These people got upset. How the fuck is Clint Eastwood woke? Or the fact Betty White is dead? Like, that's... Everybody in the comments got pissed off. And I kept...
Did you just keep liking their fucking post?
Yeah, a little bit. But I'm trying to find the one. One of them, there was like a debate. I don't remember what happened. I'm trying to find my comment. But it was the stupidest thing I ever posted. And the guy had the worst response I ever seen to it. Where he's like, I agree. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, man. I post too much. I can't find it. Some people got the joke that it was bait. A lot of people didn't. Come on. Also, this had like... Well, how many comments does this have? It's probably more comments than likes. I will say that.
Someone got the joke. At least someone got the joke.
Because people did get the joke, but a lot of people were just angry. I was like, okay. Oh man, I can't find the one. Oh, I took a screenshot of it. I don't need to look for it. Planned ahead accidentally. So this guy, I don't know what he said, but he went into like a transgender debate in one of the replies. Or this stupid post, you go into a transgender debate, and of course, I found this picture of an old man. I put, there are only two genders, men and men who lost their balls. And he's this stupid picture he responds with, I agree, there are only two genders. It's like, okay. Men and men who lost their balls. But, yeah, I don't know. Stupid post. But it agitated literally everyone in that group. I was very upset. The admin loves it. The admin loves it when I post, like, outrage. Because people start following the group. Or they start leaving, you know. That's probably my favorite post I've ever did recently.
Some of your best goddamn work.
I should go through there and pick out my favorites, because I made people angry a lot on there. Not as much as I used to. That's a bad one. Nobody posted pictures in my face in the comments, though. People did that once. I made fun of Zendaya. I stole a meme from another page, and people got mad, and they started... I had that picture of that old man has my profile picture, and it's like, this is the expert of male physique, and it's just a picture of the old guy I was using as my profile picture. It's like, I would be offended if that was him, I guess. Oh, then someone got banned from the group, but they took my picture when I was doing the Hunter S. Thompson costume. I looked like a psycho.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I looked like a full crackhead, and they put that in the comments, too. I was like, yeah, there you go. That's a real picture. But I was in a costume. But yeah, I pissed people off on that group. I'm friends with the admin, so I can do that. Back to news. So the Halloween movies, they're having a video game. It's going to be a 2D platformer. Remember when I said I don't remember things? I don't remember what this was, so that's all I can say. Rachel Lillis, the voice of Jessie and Misty from the Pokemon anime, passed away at 46 of cancer. Cancer! I didn't even know she was sick. But no, I want to bring this up because I legitimately think that she has the perfect Jessie voice. Like, I never was that big into the Pokemon anime. I watched it a little bit when I was a kid, but I will admit that voice is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Misty. I mean, I'm James, and I'm Jessie. I fucked that up, but you know. Oh God. So this is an interesting one. So this is a White House thing, executive orders type stuff. It's not political though. So they're trying to make a law so that you can cancel subscription services, all subscription services, with a single button press.
Really?
Yeah. And I do support this. I will say there should be some leniency, and this is maybe a double button press. Sort of a, do you want to cancel? When you hit, the cancel button, it should pop up, do you want to cancel? Then yes. So it should be 2 button presses, I think. Just so, because if you misclick, you don't want to cancel your subscription instantly. But, overall, I do agree with this. I think it's pretty cool. And
I don't understand why that need to be a thing.
There are a lot of companies, a lot of services where if you try to cancel them, they'll be like, oh, you have to wait in our waiting list and call us, and we'll have someone on the line in about 60 minutes. And
this seems like a very, very pointed towards one company. I'm not gonna lie.
Which company do you think specifically?
Fucking Adobe.
Actually, yeah. Adobe is very assholic. And especially because with Adobe, if you cancel it halfway, you still have to pay to cancel it. You have to pay to cancel your own subscription service. It's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, I just was listening to this whole rant.
No, I'm an Adobe customer because I used to use it to edit videos. I remember I was at one point going to get rid of it, and then it was like, it takes $45 to unsubscribe. I was like, what the fuck is that shit? So I never got rid of it, sadly.
Yeah. I was listening to literally coming home from work yesterday. I was on like an episode of a podcast where a guy was just complaining about it.
But I do use Adobe to edit the podcast. But yeah, I don't know. Photoshop kind of sucks. I will say Premiere Pro is pretty good. That's the only good thing that they actually have that I enjoy. But the people will defend Photoshop, and I'll accept it because the thing I use is objectively worse, but I'm just so more used to it that I'm okay with it. Which is paint.net. Actually, I'll give them a shout out. I think the address is getpaint.net. That's the web address. Go on there. You got a good free photo editing software. Yeah. There's also GIMP, and I don't know who the fuck uses GIMP. You fucking weirdo. Yeah.
Like literally, that's weird because literally yesterday I was on that episode.
Yeah, well. Funny enough, we do have a streaming service incident that happened. So, this would have been bigger news last week. This week they actually canceled the idea. And it's a good thing they canceled it because this is bullshit. Alright. So we're going to have to put ourselves in different shoes here for a second.
I can't get my shoes off.
Okay, Ricky won't take his shoes off. Fair enough. But imagine 2016, 2017. You decided, hey, let's get Disney Plus, see what it's like. You get Disney Plus, use it, got rid of it. Wasn't your thing. Whatever. you unsubscribe to the subscription, and you go on with your life, or at least you should. You know, you and your wife that you have decide to go to like Disney World, Disneyland, doesn't really matter, to a Disney-owned theme park. Now, you go to a restaurant there, and it says that it's allergen-free. Allergen-free. Your wife has an allergy, but it's allergen-free. She eats some, she fucking dies from an allergy attack, you know, normal. You threaten to sue, you sue, and then they say, but you agreed to the Disney Plus streaming service where you can't sue us. So that's a real thing. Disney did try to stop a lawsuit, a wrongful death lawsuit, because a man subscribed to Disney Plus back in 2017 because his wife died at a Disney theme park.
Really?
Yeah. And I don't think that would have worked, mostly because it's a different branch. You can't subscribe to a streaming service and be covered in a theme park that's just coincidentally owned by the same company. It makes no fucking sense. But it shows you how scummy these were. Yeah, these people kind of are.
Disney has always been scummy.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
From the word go.
Like I said, that was pretty bad, but it's like I don't even think that would be defendable in court. That's so many leaps. It also just it reminds me of that South Park episode with the signing contracts because they're so damn long and impossible to read, and they have so much gibberish you just don't understand. That's the Human Centipede episode where Kyle gets put in a human centipede by Steve Jobs. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fucked up, but yeah. Like I said though, they actually went back on that. They decided not to go forward with that, and they're still in court at the moment. But
that's good.
Yeah. But now they're trying to do the excuse that, well, he bought the tickets, so you know, I guess that means we can kill you. I guess. Welcome to America. Yeah. I mean,
it's not even a cool way like Action Park.
Action Park. Yeah, I don't know what theme park it was. I don't really remember though.
Yeah, I don't understand going to a Disney park.
I can kind of get it if you have kids or something. I have a friend who's going to be on this podcast. He is really into Disney stuff. Like an absolute freak into Disney stuff. Like, I get a couple things. There's a few movies of theirs I like, but it's like every Disney movie's in theater, he has to go. He has to see it. He has to see the Marvel. He has to see the Pixar. He has to see Toy Story 5, damn it. He might miss Woody's orgy. I don't know what that joke was going, but
again, I just don't like Disney.
I
never really have.
It's okay. I think the thing that always upset with me with Disney was sort of like the bastardization of the name, because Walt Disney himself is a cool fucking dude, and well, you know, he had his ups and downs, but
I mean, Henry Ford was already in that group too. So it doesn't matter.
Exactly. A lot of important people were not great people. I mean, you know, we can go through history and point people out, but regardless, Walt Disney was a historical, important person. I still think he's a cool dude, fascinating person. Yeah. But it's just like he died, and the company was just ran by people who didn't give a shit and just wanted as much profit, and now they basically rule the world.
Have you ever seen like all the pictures of Walt Disney has smoke in the picture, but with absolutely no context?
What do you mean?
Yeah, every picture has smoke adjacent to his hand.
Oh yeah,
because they edited all the
cigarettes out. Yeah,
yeah, all the cigarettes out of the pictures.
Yeah, I just watched a movie that had a similar premise, and it was a little weird. It was a movie called Paint, which I thought was going to be like a Bob Ross parody, but it became its own weird thing. But the character in that smokes a pipe, and there was a joke that PBS can't air the episodes of that show anymore because the character smoked a pipe, and yeah. I don't know. I feel like censorship is a little weird in that department. I don't think we really need to censor cigarettes.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, you can just be honest with people. Like, at the time, we didn't know it was so bad. People got addicted. We found out it was bad, and people were like, I'm already addicted.
Again, I don't like them cutting out smoking of everything.
Yeah, me neither.
Again, I'm going to be honest, I don't like how Smokers in general are treated, but that's just me.
True, I can agree. I don't know. At some point, I do fear that's like, at one point, is like King of the Hill going to get edited where Dale doesn't smoke. They're going to delete the smoking-related episodes. What episodes, like, are they going to update Cowboy Bebop to get rid of Spike's cigarette? Like, are they going to do that? Maybe at some point.
Again, I just, I think...
Even the guys who made Smiley Friends had to fight for someone to use... Oh, yeah, Satan. He uses, like, a jewel in an episode. And they actually had to fight just to get that joke in there. They're like, we can't have smoking things in our adult show. But then they're like, here's King of the Hill. Here's this. Here's this. You have all these shows that are for adults that have a character who smokes. And yeah, but times change. It's just this whole ordeal.
Like,
And it wasn't even smoking. It was just for a jewel, too.
Again,
That was the joke.
Again, I think a lot of smokers are treated badly.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you can admit that one.
I've always admitted that one. I remember when I was fucking pissed when we turned 18, and then our wonderful governor, Lord Fatass, fucking updated it so you had to be 21 to buy cigarettes. I was pissed. I didn't even smoke and I was pissed.
Yeah,
I was like, that was bullshit. To this day, if I ever get in office, smoking, as soon as you turn 18, you're a fucking adult, make your own goddamn decision, smoke all you want.
Again, my thing is the taxes on all the tobacco products. I don't get it.
I can kind of get it, but I do think it's very extreme. It's just way too much.
Like, I don't understand the taxes on the tobacco products.
Which is a big market you can tax into. It's the same thing with marijuana, and I'm surprised.
Okay, that I understand. That I'm gonna say I do understand taxing marijuana.
Do they tax alcohol still? Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe taxing alcohol and taxing marijuana, taxing anything that causes impairment, I think is reasonable.
Okay.
But I don't tax that pack of cigarettes. That pack of cigarettes might be the only thing holding a mechanic through his day.
Fair enough. I can
Like,
get. Like I said, I understand it. I just think it's way to the extreme, though. It's way too much.
It's not healthy and it's not good for you, and you shouldn't do it. But Jesus, that could be the only thing holding a guy together.
Yeah.
Like although it's bad for people, I do think it plays an important role in society.
Mm-hmm.
Which is bad to say, but
Yeah. I will.
I don't know. Just don't treat them like they're bad people because they smoke.
I will say, and this is not really to do with that, but it is something I will note. Younger generations, I am actually kind of glad to see the smoking is sort of fading away, though. It is good for them.
Yeah.
I mean, they have vapes and Juuls now, which is just as bad, honestly.
Oh no, they're worse.
Yeah?
They're way worse than a cigarette ever could be.
I can believe that. I remember there's a YouTube video where there's like illegal Juul companies that actually put like something in their shit that accidentally killed a bunch of customers, and that happened multiple times. Oh,
yeah,
formaldehyde, huh?
Yeah. Like, again, you'll never find that in a cigarette.
No, well, not a good one at least.
Again, I don't believe in like taking. I still believe smokers have the right to smoke.
Yeah.
And
I will say I do support like smoking sections of buildings.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I get smoke-free sections. I understand that, but I also support smoking sections. Like
I believe I like bars and everything. It's adult-only places. You can choose to go in there or not.
Yeah.
Let them smoke in the bar.
Yeah. Actually, I think we were probably the last generation to ever see that. I remember a lot of times going to like pancake houses and shit as a kid and be like, smoking section or not smoking? And my grandma's like, smoking, duh. So I went over there and I was like,
again, I do believe that like bars you should be allowed to smoke in, casinos you should be allowed to smoke in. Grandma
would never get away from the machine now.
Again, that's That's my thing. I think adult-only places you should be allowed to smoke in.
Yeah.
Obviously not a fucking Chuck E. Cheese.
All right. No smoking section in the Chuck E. Cheese. Okay. Imagine one of the animatronics just goes to the smoking section like, damn, I just need a fucking break, man.
Yeah, again, I really believe there should be a little more freedoms for the smokers.
Yeah, I get that. At work, we have to... Obviously, I don't smoke, but they have to go through like emergency exits to take a smoke break. It's like, damn, that's fucked up.
When I worked for the tractor factory, you had like specific places you had to smoke. You couldn't smoke out in the shade as long as you're outside the building. No, you had to, or you couldn't smoke while standing under something. Like, the smoking sections were out in a field.
Oh, great.
In the summer, in the bright-ass sun, like beating sun, 110 degrees, you had to go and stand outside and smoke.
Was it like a grassy field?
No, it was a gravel pit.
Oh.
You couldn't... if it was raining, you had to go out in the rain and smoke.
That sucks.
Like, Jesus, if you're gonna do it, give them a building.
Yeah.
Like, quit treating the smokers like shit.
Oh man, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so when I worked for Love's at my first job at Hardee's, there was an incident. This was a little bit around the time I was gonna quit, like within the year when I was gonna quit. But there was one incident that happened that halved our employee count. And we have this manager, we call her Satan. She's a bitch, she's a cunt, she's a bitch, she's Satan. And a lot of people at Hardee's, they smoked because, well, it's fucking Hardee's and no one's having a good time. We had particularly this incident happened with two of our gay employees. Funny enough, they were smoking together and they were under the age of 21, which was the new smoking age. Thanks, Lord Fat Ass. But
Lord Fuckwad.
I'm gonna call him Fat Ass. Somebody made a joke that he should be like Kirby and start inhaling people. Anyway,
it's always fat people. Sorry to interrupt, but it's always fucking fat people. Why are all of the fat can't fucking never smoked in their life but still get winded fucking standing up?
That's me.
That says, oh, you can't smoke, it's not healthy. Well, your fat ass isn't healthy. You're 300 goddamn pounds and you're 2 foot tall. But okay, I guess smoking's unhealthy even though you ate 19 cheeseburgers in this fucking conference.
Shit, I just remembered something. I was going to start this podcast out with a joke. I forgot about that. I just remembered now.
Like it's not us smoking around you that's going to kill you. It's your fat ass that's going to kill you.
Yeah. Well, oh yeah. So, we had these two employees that smoked on break, and they just changed the law. And so Satan found this out and was like, okay, new company policy, which I don't think she had that permission to do that. You can't smoke, you can't go on a smoke break unless you're 21. So a lot of people who are like 18, 19, 20 heard that and like, oh, goodbye. And they literally walked out that second. They halved Hardee's employees in that 1 second she said that. I'm not kidding. And then drama happened, everyone else quit, and then I was doing the job of 5 people because we had 2 people working on a fucking Friday on the afternoon shift. That's all we had.
Yeah, but unfortunately, actually having anyone under 21 smoking is a hairy situation.
Yeah. It is now. Back in the day, it sort of made sense because they could, and then they lost the right to.
Yeah.
Talk about Republic. Well, technically, they both want to take your right at that point because they both agreed in Congress. Republicans and Democrats agreed to change the law to 21.
I don't understand it.
Me neither.
Again, controversial opinion. I don't believe in an age for smoking.
I say 18. I'll go with 18.
Yeah, if any 18, but again, fuck it. Who cares?
Yeah. Anyway, we should probably get back in the news. I don't even know how we got to this conversation. We were going to do school stories. I don't know if we're going to have the time. We've been going crazy in this episode, man.
This is a very ranty episode, and I love it.
Yeah, we're just too miserable.
How did we get to smoking?
We were talking about cancer at one point, I think.
Oh,
dying from Disney Plus.
Oh, yeah.
Disney. Disney smokes. Disney Plus killed a lady and then said that... Yeah, okay. I remember now.
Yeah.
Thanks, Disney. You killed another one.
Free the smokers. Smokers are not second-rate citizens.
Yeah. Next in the news. Alright, this is not something I'm mad about. I'm actually glad about.
Mm-hmm.
But this is like... wrong time. Like, bad timing on my part. This is my fault, kind of. Not really my fault.
Mm-hmm.
Criterion. I love Criterion. They're a distributor of film. They get what's important movies and release them because a lot of these movies don't have a good release or whatever. So they announced their November picks. They like to announce like 2 or 3 months ahead of time on the 15th. Mm-hmm. So here are these picks. And they picked 4. Holy shit, dude. So technically 2 of these are just upgrades, but holy shit, dude. So first one is a prediction I got.
Mm-hmm.
I have like a little board of movies I'm predicting will be next. And I got one so far. The original 1930s Scarface is being released. So Scarface with Al Pacino?
Mm-hmm.
That movie was a remake of a movie from the 30s. And this is the remake's being re-released on Blu-ray in 4K, which is pretty cool. Seven Samurai is getting released on 4K, which is an important movie. I've never actually watched it, but important.
Mm-hmm.
The Shape of Water, which is actually a really cool movie. And I find that movie very fascinating. Because the guy who directed it wanted to make a Creature from the Black Lagoon movie, and Universal said no. So he basically stole the idea and was like, okay, I'm going to do that, but instead of being Creature from the Black Lagoon, we're just going to have the Gill Man fuck a lady. And that's the movie. I was like, damn, that's brave. But this is bad timing. Last month, during the sale, I bought Godzilla. They had their own release of Godzilla on Blu-ray. Mm-hmm. They announced that they're now, on November, they're releasing Godzilla, the original, on 4K. And I was like, damn it, that's horrible timing, because I just literally bought it last month.
Well, you're rebuying it
I'm
now.
rebuying it now. I fucking love the original Godzilla. That's a great-ass movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably going to look shit in 4K, though.
Yeah.
I will admit, as much as I love the movie, that film that it was on, was horribly mismanaged, and it just looks like ass, unfortunately. It just was in a bad spot, It was on a fucking island surrounded by water, and film isn't supposed to have moisture in it, so it started out in a bad spot, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, pretty cool. Top, I don't really talk about Criterion releases on here very often, but those are so good I thought I'd bring them up. Mm-hmm. Family Guy is going to air on Comedy Central now.
Great.
And Bob's Burgers is leaving Adult Swim.
Again?
I don't think it left yet. This is Bob's Burgers, not Family Guy. I love Bob's Burgers. I think Bob's Burgers and King of the Hill were like the 2 perfect shows before Adult Swim, because they were adult but still kid friendly. Mm-hmm. And I will say that until I die. So it is very sad, but it also means they might air more King of the Hill, which, you can't be mad about that.
No, you can't.
So this is something I didn't keep up on, but there's a MonsterVerse video game. The MonsterVerse is the 2014 Godzilla and the Kong movies. I don't know anything about this game. It just sort of was revealed, and we don't know a lot about it yet. So I got to keep an eye out on that. Because we need more Godzilla games. We don't have that many. Mm-hmm. We only got a couple. And I want to shout out Canadian Batman for fucking finding the PS4 Godzilla game. And yeah, I got that. For really cheap. And by that I mean free, because he bought it. KFC closed like all the restaurants in Illinois. This happened like 3 days ago, I think. Really? Including the one in town. It's closed. Yeah.
I think the one in town was for completely other reasons altogether.
Yeah, the one in town was really fucked up. I remember the only time I ever been there. It was actually really nice on the inside, but the food was horrible. Like, they gave us, like, weird bits because they were closing and all this shit. It was bad. But, yeah, the KFC all around Illinois are closing. And they did not give any warning to their employees, neither. Because how I learned about it was someone went on Facebook in our town group, and they're like, hey, KFC closed, they fired me, I need a job now. I was like, damn. Like, then he said in the comments, yeah, I just got the call this morning, didn't know until just now, and now I need a job. It's like, damn, that sucks. Yeah, it's just kind of weird. Out of nowhere. You think there'd be, like, isn't there, like, a law that you can't, like, just immediately get rid of everybody if you close down and not pay them?
I'm pretty sure they have. I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't know. But yeah, that's just something that happened. I also put a sticker there. So if you go there, you get a sticker in your face. Speaking of chicken, Donald Duck is going to appear on Hot Ones. The Hot show. You ever heard of Hot Ones? You ever watched it?
Sorta.
I never really watched it. It looked kind of dumb.
Mm-hmm. It is.
This is going to be an animated Donald Duck. And he's going to eat hot chicken. And he's going to say, oh, Zooey Mama, that's a hot piece of chicken. And he's going to blow fire out of his mouth and go, ah! Wow. Yeah. Is there cannibalism for a duck to eat chicken? Maybe.
Yes. Absolutely.
I don't know. I tried to watch the little sneak peek they had, but it was just so unbearable because it was like full Donald Duck voice. Like, I didn't understand shit he was saying. I was like, okay. I think it could be neat if it was a different character. I don't know why they would pick Donald Duck of everybody. I would have picked Goofy.
I'd pick literally anyone that's not Disney.
Oh, what do you think? Scooby-Doo? Oh my fucking god! Oh, Foghorn Leghorn.
Yes,
yes,
absolutely.
I said, this tastes kind of weird, but it does taste pretty good. Foghorn Leghorn. Where the fuck they come up with that fucking name?
I found a museum I want to go to, even though it's small.
Oh, what's that?
The Colonel Sanders Museum.
Oh, I think I've heard of it. Yeah.
Yes.
So this is gonna be a weird one. Yui Bowl. Do you know who that is?
No.
He is a weird movie director. He's retired now.
Mm-hmm.
He primarily did video game movies in the 2000s.
Uh-huh.
All of them were kind of shitty, but one of them got a cult following.
Huh.
The Postal movie, based off the Postal video games. Let me tell you, possibly the most offensive movie of all time.
Mm-hmm.
We should watch it at some point. I own it because I love and hate the movie at the same time. But basically, Yui Bowl went on Twitter and is like, okay guys, I want to make another Postal. And we are going to riot. We need Elon Musk to fund me to put money to make Postal 2. And so now the whole internet wants Elon Musk to give this guy money to make Postal 2. I don't like Elon Musk, but
I don't either.
I kind of want it to happen because it's so stupid. But I feel like Elon Musk is such a killjoy that he'll be like, no. Dad would be like, I'll do it, but it has to follow, what I want it to be about. Because Postal's not very nice to corporate America. It's about a movie where a guy goes postal, So, yeah. And I'm not talking about postal workers. I'm not talking about the guy who delivers, boxes into your mailbox. Though you might put something in your mailbox, but, you probably shouldn't open it. Ted Kaczynski style, baby. Let's go. Chris Chan's arrest video happened. It got leaked. Chris Chan famously fucked his mom with dementia, and she didn't know what was going on because she had dementia. It was uploaded to a channel. I think I shot it out a long time ago. It was Explore With Us, which is a body cam channel mostly. They got the body cam footage, and yeah, Chris Chan's just as fucking weird as you would imagine. She was like telling the police that cartoon characters are going to come to life and attack them. She's like, do you feel that guy punching you? That's my husband, Furry Blue Sonic, punching your leg. It's fucking crazy. And then she has like this Sonic Pikachu medallion called the Sonic Chew. I'm not going to tell you the history of Christian because I don't know much of it myself. But she's like, so some people wear crosses and they don't take them off. This is my religion symbol. I will not take this off. And yeah, actual crazy. Like, this isn't like a character. Like, no, she crazy. Like, I'll say it. She needs help. She honestly probably shouldn't be out in the public, but, you know, I mean, she did fuck her own mother who has dementia, so.
Jesus.
Yeah, she never even. She got a slip on the wrist. She was in jail for a while, but they let her go, basically.
Oh, I watched some Code Blue Cam.
Code Blue Cam. Is that a
It's a body
cam channel?
Yeah.
Okay.
They do a lot with La Crosse, Wisconsin.
Oh, your favorite place, isn't it?
The GTA server of America.
Yeah.
Which for a couple days I was very concerned about.
Why is that?
Well, the license plate on the car did in the back of the service truck.
Yeah, it was a Wisconsin boy.
Yeah. I was waiting for from La Crosse, Wisconsin, man. I was
Actually,
like, no. I was like, yeah, Kenosha.
Kenosha. Funny, the place where the gremlin came from almost killed you.
Yeah, it's the second thing from Kenosha to try to kill me.
The gremlin tried to kill you?
Probably.
I think the gremlin tried to kill me more than you.
Well, it's your own dumbass fault.
I didn't hear you. We're not going to talk about that story today. How about that? Or
The guy yelling, "Get the fuck out of the way!" out the window was not loud enough for you.
Apparently, the gremlin is soundproof because I did not hear you at all.
God damn it. Okay.
I saw it. I didn't hear anything.
We'll go with that.
Did you have the window? You probably did. Huh.
Yeah.
I still didn't hear anything.
I think common sense would say don't stand in front of the car without brakes.
Well, we didn't really test the brakes, so I didn't know. But I wasn't thinking. I was fully excited to have a gremlin. If it killed me that day, I would have died a happy man. I really would have. Now, if you killed me, I would have been like, ugh, finally. Let's do it. Actually, I saw body cam footage the other day of this guy. He got tased in the middle of the interstate, and then a car hit him. And the cop was blamed, like, why did you tase a guy in the middle of the interstate and incapacitate him on the road? And I was like, yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
I need to check the Donut Operator YouTube channel now.
It wasn't necessarily the cop's fault. The cop was just... I don't know. It's sort of in the gray. It was just a bad decision. It wasn't necessarily his fault. It was kind of the guy's fault because he ran on the interstate. And then the cop decided to tase him in the middle, like the exact middle of a lane. I think the cop didn't really think about the consequences of, yeah, you're going to incapacitate a guy with traffic going 80 miles an hour at, like, midnight.
Yep.
And then a car speeding up, and the cop waved his hands like the guy could fucking see him. Like the guy could see in the middle of the night, and that car did not stop.
Oh, it's like another one I saw. Again, Donut Operator.
This
was definitely not the car's fault, cop's fault.
Yeah.
The cop was just kind of... He was evading on foot. Really crazy guy. Did some crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he ran onto the highway and got smoked by a semi doing 80.
Ooh. Yeah, it's not the cop's fault. It's not... Yeah, that's that great guy's fault. No,
he didn't have a problem keeping his hands up.
Oh, yeah.
One's up over there, one's up over there.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. No, this guy, he, I think he might have had some mental issue, because he was, like, had this fear of the police just built into him all the time. People would be like, yeah, this guy's scared of cops. Yeah. So, of course, he decides to drive his girlfriend's car, which, doesn't have proper registration.
Okay. No big deal.
So he got pulled over immediately.
That's not really a big issue.
It wasn't, but then he gave the police a false name. refused to give them any identification.
That's a big issue.
He, like I said, he was just scared to fucking police this guy. He was a active fentanyl user, which at the time, he didn't have any on him, but he was in private. Which I don't know how you use fentanyl, but he was. And, he was handcuffed. He escaped from the cop's grip. The best I can explain it was he was on a road next to the interstate. He jumped into the grass. The cop followed him. The cop pulled out the taser, started trying to hit him with the taser, and kept missing. He jumped over the railing. He got like 2 steps onto the interstate where there was no traffic at the time. The cop hit him with the taser right then. The guy went to the ground, and then the cars that were coming didn't know what was ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, it was just... I don't blame the cop. I just don't think he understood the circumstances at the time. Yeah.
Again, it would have been an easier just let him go in that situation.
That's what a lot of people say. A lot of people have been saying.
But also, you don't know where he's going to go.
Yeah. I mean, at least wait till he's off the road to tase him, you know? But, like I said, I think the cop was just full of adrenaline at that point. Because the cop was... Like, if you see the body cam footage, the guy was really sketchy when he got arrested.
But... at least the guy got clean and has no chance of reinfending.
It's so true. I mean, he to be fair, the guy was the one who ran onto the interstate, which is just a bad idea in general. Don't ever fucking do that unless you...
Well, you gotta understand the cops' end is normally tasers don't work that well. Normally they're still able to keep going. It slows them. Normally it just slows them down.
Well, this guy might have been on drugs, so I don't know.
That's normally when it doesn't work.
Yeah. Anyway,
there's just one body cam video with... They had 3 tasers on this guy at once, and...
Is that the one where the guy's like, "You're a fucking bitch"? He has a cigarette in his mouth, or no?
I believe so, actually. They had like 3 tasers going out at the same time, and the guy's just like...
I think that guy was on bath salts or something fucking crazy. Like, he was just immune to pain.
There are a few people that, like, tasers are ineffective when they're not on anything.
Huh.
Like, there's this one cop, you know how you have to be tased
to get into the force? Yeah.
To
the
get your taser certification?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't... They hit him, he's just like... I thought this would hurt. He's just standing there like nothing's happening.
Yeah.
That's a scary cop.
Yeah. But, yeah, that was a crazy video. I have one last thing in news. I don't remember what it is. It's going to be important? No, not really. Joker 2 is going to feature an animated intro that's inspired by Looney Tunes. Okay. And that's it. That's the news. That's everything. I guess we can keep talking about, I don't know, whatever. We had a topic, but we kind of just threw it out the window in a way.
Yeah, so not Kenosha, La Crosse, Wisconsin.
La Crosse, Wisconsin.
Is the best town to get body cam footage from. Like, it really fucking is.
What's, got any particular favorites?
Noah the T-Rex.
Noah the T-Rex.
Like, it's a 4 or 5 parter.
All right. Like, I think you might have told me this one time. I don't remember.
Like, the whole Noah saga, I got very invested into.
Yeah?
Like, he is a piece of shit. But he always has to shit. He's always drunk and always drunk driving. But yeah, I just want to go to La Crosse, Wisconsin and just adventure and see what happens. Because you're guaranteed to see some crazy shit.
Yeah, I'm going to send you that body cam video. It's the first part of, like, a bigger video. So it's not 40 minutes long. But the first part. Diabetes.
Like, I love watching fucking body cam shit.
I don't know. I used to be really into body cam footage. I'm not so much anymore. A lot of time, I don't know why I have this, but it's like, I find a lot of anxiety watching it a lot of times.
Oh, depending on what they did and why the body camera footage is happening, it depends on kind of my reaction to it.
Yeah, that's true. Because sometimes it's fucking funny, you gotta admit.
Yeah, there's this one sting operation I don't remember where it was, but they had because it turned into a shooting, they had the body cam footage.
Mm-hmm.
And I shit you not, they knock on the door like they normally do with the pedophile
Yeah.
sting operations, and they come in, hey, put your hands behind your back, you're under arrest, and all that fun, happy horse shit.
Yeah.
Well, this guy pulled a gun.
Okay.
So they started struggling with him. He popped off around, didn't hit anything, luckily. This cop put 5 rounds directly in his dick, 1 in his chest and 1 right in the dome.
Yeah.
Completely coincidentally, I might add.
There was this body cam footage of I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was like this car dealership guy, and he was like actually crazy.
Oh yeah. The guy that just started blasting out of his house.
Yeah, and the cop got stuck on the porch, and he had supposedly had grenades on him somehow.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that one was crazy too.
Yeah, that apparently the guy shot himself at some point, and so they're having a standoff with nobody basically. But like, it was fucking crazy. If he didn't take his own life, that would have been bad.
Oh yeah. But the craziest part of that one is the body of the pedo that they got in the sting operation after the shooting. It just started smoking.
Smoking? Oh, cool.
Smoke. A big plume of smoke came off the body. Still no explanation why. But yeah. Also, another body cam with explosives.
Yeah. Is it the one? Oh my fucking god! Sorry, go on. I just remembered an explosive one that I just remembered.
Yeah, this cop in Florida, because of fucking course it is.
I wonder if we're thinking of the same one. Go ahead.
Guy pulls over this guy in a truck, had bad tags on it.
Not the one I was thinking of, but okay.
And big old overall wearing hillbilly type.
Yeah.
Hell, you figured, it's probably something weird. They'll get straightened up. Well, it just kept getting weirder and weirder. They found dime bags on him with residue. They went, okay, you don't have a license. You have dime bags in here. You're claiming you don't know how it got there. We're going to set you in the squad car and we're going to search the truck. But they never set him in the squad car. He's just kind of out walking around.
That's fucking weird. Okay.
Not normal at all.
No.
Well, they found this PVC pipe tube. Like, okay, This is weird. What is this? What's going on? It's kind of weird. Do you have anything else in the vehicle I need to know about? Yeah, no, but I got this 38 in my pocket.
Okay, wonderful.
Okay, yeah, put that down.
Don't tell me he grabbed it out of his pocket.
No.
Okay.
No, let's get that from you and put you in the squad car. Doesn't do any of what he said he was going to do. All of a sudden, he's looking at this pipe. He tilts it another way, in a weird way, and boom! Blows up in his goddamn face.
Oh my fucking god.
Doesn't hurt him, somehow.
Yeah.
Doesn't hurt this cop's a complete fucking bumblefuck.
Yeah.
Finally, as he's fucking...
Let's play with the weird PVC pipe. What could go wrong?
Finally, as he's trying to clean the shit out of his eyes, Officer Dinglefuck finally cuffs the guy, puts him in the back of the squad car, I think. At this point, I'm just like...
Pretty fireworks.
Yeah, two just fucking enthralled in this video to understand what really happened after that, because Jesus Christ, the holy fuck factor in the whole thing. Yeah, it turns out he had a legitimate, like, chemical pipe bomb in his truck.
Wonderful.
Because that's fucking safe.
Yeah.
And I thought this would just be something like, oh, it's going to be a weird thing. It's not really no big deal. It's weird body cam footage, but nope. Nope. It got weird real quick.
No. Okay, so the one that I was thinking of, it was this girl. She was driving this, like, shitty, like, 2000 sedan, I think. Mm-hmm. And she got pulled over. Just a regular pullover. Nothing crazy happened. Mm-hmm. And they started talking, and she said something like, hey, officer, I gotta tell you something. This is my boyfriend's car. He's like, oh, okay. And then he's like, I think he might have explosives in the back of this car he's planning to use to just throw out the window at random points. And the cop was like, what? And so they took her out of the car. It went to the back, and it was like actual C4 bombs in the back of the car, just there.
Oh, fuck.
It was like this whole machine they built with C4, and it was just like a bunch of explosives together, and this whole big bomb thing. He's like, turned out this guy was trying to plan like a terrorist attack where he was going to put a bomb in the middle of somewhere and just explode it. Yeah. And then apparently the girlfriend just took the car, borrow it, and the pullover happened. She knew about it, and she was just very calm, like, "Hey, I got a bomb back here." It's like, what the fuck?
Here's kind of a fucking weirdly funny one.
Yeah.
So the police gets report of a alarm going off at a gas station. I think gas station convenience store type thing.
Yeah. And
they get there, windows broken, nobody's inside.
I just have a question to ask. I'll wait till you're done, though.
And everything. They like, oh, this is weird. We'll get camera footage. But then they notice there's just a bunch of, like, dogs and everything running around outside.
Mm-hmm.
And they look at the, like, pet store.
Yeah.
Broken window. So they kind of collect up the animals and they enter the pet store. They look around. There's like animals out everywhere and everything, but they notice the gerbil tank is empty. That's weird.
Oh no.
That's weird. It doesn't go where you think it does.
Okay.
But it is mentioned. That's weird. So they go out the back door and there's just some random guy in like a cheetah fucking pajama suit just laying on a bench sleeping. Bloodied up hands. Oh, okay, this might be our guy.
Yeah.
Soon to be confirmed.
All right.
So they grab him, and that's how they wake him up. That way he's already cuffed and everything when he wakes up and comes to and kind of figures out what's going on. They already have him cuffed.
Yeah.
Like, okay, sir. We know it was you that broke into the gas station, well, the convenience store and the
pet store.
Fucking pet store. Where are the fucking gerbils?
Oh no.
What gerbils? I don't know what's going on. I'm just sleeping here. I'm a homeless. This is bad. And then a gerbil climbed out of his pants.
It went exactly where I thought it was.
It does, but it also doesn't.
Okay.
He had 5 gerbils in his pants. And the cops, they're calling this over the radio, and they're trying not to laugh.
Yeah.
They're trying not to laugh. They're just like, this is fucking... You could tell even dispatch is holding back a laugh. This is where I kind of lost it. The officer went, for your safety, do you have any gerbils inserted inside of you?
Yeah.
Like, you have to see it to understand how bad the cops... You could hear the cops holding back laughter. But it was fucking great.
Did he have any more gerbils in him?
No, he did not have any gerbils inserted inside him.
Okay, that's good.
But they ended up finding 7 gerbils.
What happened to the other 2?
They were just kind of crawling around his shirt and everything.
Oh. This guy has a thing for gerbils, huh?
No, he's just drugged out.
Oh.
And, okay, so to verify the full story, he did not have any gerbils inside of him, and he didn't have any of him inside of a gerbil.
That'd be fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, they had to verify that. It was animal cruelty, theft of an animal, a lot of felonies. He'll never see the outside of a prison.
Maybe. I mean, I'm trying to think of body cam footage. I don't watch a lot anymore.
You say you had a question.
Oh, right. Have you ever seen the stab and grab in a body cam video?
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
We gotta look for that at some point. Actually, I do have video body cam story, kind of.
Bloomington really doesn't have many many body cam footage come out.
Okay.
They're not big on that. Well, they're not big on having reasons to release body cam footage.
Shame. I remember one now. This was actually one that kind of scared me because it was actually close by and it was a shooting.
Yeah.
This was on I-55.
Oh, I was going to bring that one up. I have some funny commentary. Sad situations still have funny commentary on it.
I don't know. I don't exactly remember where it was. I remember it was somewhere not far from here, though. Was it near Bloomington?
It was Lexington.
Okay.
It was just after Lexington.
Okay.
I know the exact spot. Just before.
Yeah, it was just... These there's a guy on the side of the road, and the cops tried to help him. He just pulled out a gun and started randomly shooting, wasn't it?
No, he was already shooting at somebody. It was a whole road
Oh,
rage
yeah,
incident.
yeah, I remember now. Okay. It's been a while since I watched it.
Yeah.
And the video I watched wasn't very clear on what was going on.
Yeah, if I hadn't... It took a little bit to get actually what was going on.
Yeah. So, do you have the story behind that, or no?
Other than it's a road rage shooting incident, and he was already had a gun out, and that's what they were going out there for, and they just started blasting at police officers.
The guy from the fucking other side of the interstate took him down, too.
Yep. And then after they got him down, you can see from the car camera, officer fucking shit himself, running around. Waddling around the goddamn car with a shotgun, a fucking day late and $1 short, fucking getting in the action.
I need to rewatch that. I gotta find that one again now. I gotta look for that.
Officer fucking shit himself.
Poor guy.
Officer Brown Pants.
I should have brought my brown pants today.
That's the part it was. That's the uniform.
Oh, was it tan or brown, though?
It's the brown pants they wear.
Okay. Damn.
I went like, oh, it's kind of messed up that this happened that this close and everything. It's kind of sad for the officers. And then it's just like, it's just fucking...
I don't think any officers got harmed, though, was there?
Nope.
Okay.
No, other than one cop that most definitely fucking shit himself.
He lost his underwear that day. One day before retirement.
A moment of silence for Officer Shit Himself drawers.
I guess I can talk about the 2 body cam footages from my childhood I saw a lot. Neither of them are, like, scary. Well, one of them's scary, kind of. Neither of them are really that interesting, though, I think. Actually, one's not even body cam, it's dash cam.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, they're both dash cam. Fuck, I fucked this up. But the one I remember was... I don't remember the story, but it was in the 90s. It was a bad race relation time, obviously, with the police. And yeah.
Yeah, I know where you're going, exactly.
And it was like on the highway, this officer pulled over this black guy, and it was just a normal ticket, nothing crazy. But it was, what's that law called? When they're not in the right side of the lane? Like a car drove when there's the left lane?
Scott's Law.
Scott's Law. Yeah, the guy, cop
I'm
got...
not familiar.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with it at all.
Yeah, what is that? Scott's something. Yeah, Scott's Law was broken. I don't even know if Scott's Law existed at that point.
Scott's Law specifically is only an Illinois thing, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know where this video was. But basically the cop literally got hit, and this was before cell phones. And so the video shows the black guy getting out of the car, and actually, I think the cop was like unconscious, and he actually used the police radio and alerted surrounding police, and they actually he probably would have died if there wasn't immediate care. And so that guy actually did very good to use the police radio at that moment.
Yeah, it's illegal, but I think he got a pass on that.
Yeah, that was like a body cam footage I saw as a kid a lot, and I don't know why I saw that one a lot. I just remember it. I
never saw that one, and you know what? I'm kind of glad I didn't.
Yeah, the cop didn't get hit. I don't know. I mean, we didn't see it. It was like, you know, the dashboard basically covered up the ground, so we just saw the guy get out and pull up the radio to his face.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I remember that one. And I think I saw that one around a lot because, yeah, race relations were kind of shitty for a while. I mean, I wasn't alive at that point, but I don't know why I saw that one a lot. I really don't remember. I saw it on TV, too. It wasn't like on YouTube. It was a thing that aired a lot on TV.
Yeah, don't know much about Scott's law violations, but
Yeah.
maybe one day I'll know what it means.
Yeah, and the other dash cam video I remember as a kid, this one's fucking stupid. I see it around all the time. It's like, okay, this is the time the cop chased the ghost car, the car that was a ghost or something. And it was just this boring chase. And the guy goes into the grass and he drives through like one of those metal fencings. And then the cop gets to the fence and the fence is there solid and the car got behind it and it's like, how'd it get there? It's like the car drove through it and it bounced back. But people to this day are like, it was a ghost. And the guy never was found, so yeah. That's annoying. I never liked that one. Like, I guess it's kind of cool, the idea of a ghost cop chase, but I don't know. That one's a bit too dumb for me. The only creepy thing about it, and I will admit this, I think like old shitty camera quality is scary.
Yeah.
And I will say that early 90s, mid 90s dash cam footage that's like, I think only in black and white too. It's fucking freaky looking, but besides that, it's nothing scary in the video. I remember that one a lot. And that's like, I used to watch a lot of creepy YouTubers and they'd be like, top 10 scariest police chases. Number 1, the ghosts. Come on, man. There are better police chases than this shit. Yeah. And then there was the one where this couple, I think, stole a car. We were in a police chase and they got hit by a semi when they ran a red. That's another classic dash cam video I remember seeing a lot.
Oh yeah, there's actually one like that fairly recently.
No, really?
Yeah, this one's actually kind of sad.
Wow.
Because the officer came upon them earlier in the night and pulled them over and said, "Hey, we get it. You're on your first date, but you need to slow down. You're gonna get somebody killed." I think it was like a half hour later, they got called to a double fatality accident, and it happened to be that car.
Yeah, I think I heard about that one. I don't know where that was
one,
at.
That one was kind of sad.
Yeah.
Because the officer that told them to slow down earlier in the night was the first to respond. And went like, damn, if I gave him a ticket, maybe we wouldn't be here right now.
Yeah.
But, hey.
Yeah.
Natural selection.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of any more I can think off the top of my head. I can't think of any. I watch, another thing I watch is, like, police interrogation videos.
Police interrogating the police.
Sure, why not?
There's
a few of those. Like, pedo police are very common.
The cop that straight up attempted to murder his wife, but got away with it, but still got fired.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm all out of ideas on this one.
Or the most... Well, technically it's not a body cam. It's, I think, fucking, not body cam. It's a, news reporter camera or some form of camera.
Alright.
And you're gonna hate that I bring this one up, but it's the best. It's the best.
Oh, we also have helicopter cams. Those are fun too.
Gary Pichette.
Gary Pichette. Oh, yeah, the dad.
Yeah. Why, Gary? Why?
Why, Gary? Why?
God damn it, you know why.
That cameraman got a good fucking shot too.
Oh,
that was beautiful. Like a perfect camera where he didn't even fucking flinch. Got the angle.
Oh yeah,
looks back at the body too. Good stuff.
Like that was fucking true goddamn journalism. Like keep the cameras rolling no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, and you got to see how the shot was lined up. If it would have gone wrong,
yeah, that cameraman would have got hit.
Would have been fucking dead.
Yeah.
But that fucking stub-nosed 38. Just a mint fucking shot.
It was. I remember the first time I saw that. I should give it. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking too much about creepy YouTuber because that's a topic for October maybe. But I think there's a YouTube channel. His name is Scary Stories or something generic. I think that was the first time I saw that video, and I was like, damn. And he showed the whole clip too. That was before YouTube became pansy with footage.
Yeah, but yeah, that's just a beautiful, beautiful shot.
On both ends, camera and gun.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the camera guy was on top of his game. Gary did a fucking great job. He should have been congratulated more.
Yeah.
Because that was a great fucking shot.
Yeah.
He was, actually the kid was just on unsubscribe.
Yeah, you told me. He brought the shirt in?
Yes, he brought the shirt that Gary was wearing.
Did it have any blood splats or no?
No.
Oh.
Nope. It was just as perfectly and clean as the day he wore it. Like,
should hang in a museum, honestly.
oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's an artifact of history that's very important.
Like the original tape it was filmed on should be in a museum.
You can see where it cuts. This cameraman was smart. He pulled the goddamn tape.
Yeah.
Like, he pulled the tape and hid it in his pocket until he was absolutely subpoenaed to give it up. Like, at that moment, there was no tape of it. I was just running the camera to see if it ran right.
I didn't know that.
Like, that is absolutely...
Who is the cameraman?
I don't know the name of the cameraman. I feel bad that I don't, because that guy deserves some credit.
I'll try to look into that a little bit. Yeah. Helicopter footage. There was a good one I remember where this guy almost got rid of a 6-star wanted level. He fucking hid under a car. The police kept circling the car, like, where'd he go? And the helicopter was just up there staring at him. Like, he's down there. Eventually, because this was like a news company, they called the police. It's like, hey, the guy's under the car. They're like, what is operator? What does that mean? They looked under the car. There he was. Yeah, that's a good one.
What ain't that about a bitch?
The newsman tittled on your ass. Well,
sorry, I'm at the point. Fucking news cannot intervene. Fuck off. You're not allowed to intervene. You cannot make news. I know it's a slow day, but you cannot make news.
That's that's a good one.
Oh, another important probably, and it's not it's not body camera, but it's an IDOT camera.
IDOT. What I? Oh, is that one of those traffic cameras?
Yeah, Illinois Department of Transportation.
Yeah. Okay.
Do I have to go any further? Or do we not all know what I'm referring to right now?
I have no idea what you're referring to.
IDOT camera at a certain mile marker at a certain time. About 3 weeks ago.
I have no idea what you're talking about still.
That picture of my wreck on the news, that was from an IDOT camera.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it takes film, though. I hope it does, because that'd be a perfect video to see.
Yeah.
I would have loved to seen it.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I probably don't really want to see it. In my mind, I want to see it.
Yeah, I kind of want to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, if there is film of it, I'd rather you watch it first.
Yeah.
You just
I mean, you won't die in it if that makes you feel better.
Yeah. Well, we already know the outcome. We know the story.
Why do I need to watch this Titanic movie? I already know the ending. Fucking Pearl Harbor movie. 9/11. That's a fucking Charlie Sheen, Whoopi Goldberg movie. What the fuck is that?
Like, that's a film that I would love to see.
Yeah. Hopefully one day. I mean, that's badassery. If you just got hit and you're just still standing there like, huh?
Yeah, I didn't fall down. Like, you could see me, you'd be able to see me freaking out because I start pacing back and forth. But I don't go down.
Yeah. See, I'm happy you're not as crazy as I am. I would have been there like, did I teleport? Is this America still? Where'd I go?
Like, no, that's a crazy experience to fucking... It's a crazy thing to experience. Like, in the moment, you don't actually understand how crazy of a thing that just happened to you.
Yeah.
You don't realize it till like a couple weeks later. And again, would love to see footage.
Maybe you should. I don't know. Have you ever had anyone like police department talk to you recently, or are they kind of done with you.
I think they're done with me.
It's it's a cut and dry case, honestly.
Yeah. But, how would you feel about me giving exact location and everything?
Like the crash? You can go ahead. I don't mind.
For request. Okay, anyone out there, I know this probably won't get very far.
Yeah, this is like 2 hours in.
I don't know if anybody will hear this, but if anybody has any pictures, film, or anything of the crash at southbound mile marker 158 in Bloomington, Illinois, it's just before the split, or if you're going northbound, just after the I-55-74 split. If you have any pictures, any video, anything of that crash, please send it to us.
Yeah.
Like anything that you have. If you happen to have a video, happen to have dash cam, happen to have anything, we would really love to have it and see it.
Yeah. Or if you have any dash cam of a fucking Chevy Impala going absolute ham crazy on the road, that'd be good too.
Yeah, that's also something we would like to see.
Yeah. I'm really curious on how that driver got there. I really am.
Yeah. If you have dash cam, video, pictures, it was on August 6th, 2024 at approximately 1:56 in the afternoon. If you have anything or you know of anything, pictures, videos, or anything, please either get a hold of us or send it to us. We would really love to see it.
Yeah, I would love to see that too. No. Remember, you know what I will say? There was one really cool crash that the camera was just a little too far away to capture, and it makes me sad. Is when that fucking guy hit like a ramp or something and just flew into like the Canadian embassy at the border. It was like the camera was like miles away, but you can see the car fly and hit the building. I was like, I really wish we could have got an up close shot of that somehow. But yeah.
Yep. If you have anything on that, we would like to see it. We'd like to know. I personally would love to see a video of it, just to see how everything went. I know, most likely you guys had to send that to the police and you don't have it anymore.
I mean, they don't necessarily have to send it to the police if it's after.
Yeah, but yeah, if you have any of that, we'd sure love to see it.
If you have any pictures of the body, that'd be cool. No, that doesn't exist. Maybe. Cut that out?
No.
What?
We're
So Ricky, did you take a photo?
No, I didn't.
No, I don't. No, I don't
don't
indeed. Okay. Did someone else take a photo?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think so. I don't know.
I mean, the police probably technically had to.
Yeah. But
That's not public.
yeah, that'll probably never be public.
Yeah. I don't know if I mean, I guess it's probably around time to end it. I'm trying to think of any last minute body cam thing I can think of. I can't think of much.
The most famous.
Most famous body cam footage? Sure.
At least in my opinion, should be the most famous.
What's that?
So this female officer responds, I don't remember exactly to what.
Is this the taser incident?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
You just had to say female officer.
But the guy was fighting with her, resisting arrest. She called for backup. Backup was not there yet. She pulled what she thought was her taser, said taser, 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 and put a 9mm into him because she pulled the wrong goddamn object.
Yeah. Don't resist police because
They get
police
confused
are human.
sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you
They
get shot.
make mistakes.
Yeah, you might get
taser, 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 bam!
You might get tased in the middle of the interstate.
And you're still not allowed to do that at gun ranges.
Well, you can't taser?
No, you can't yell taser, taser, taser before shooting.
Damn it, come on. The Japanese said Tora, Tora, Tora. Why can't we say taser, taser, taser? You know, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Whoops.
Oh, whoops a daisy.
It's a oopsie doopsies on my part. Only a guy died. Oh, I don't think he died.
I think he died.
I don't remember.
I think he died.
I have too much information in my head right now to remember that.
Yeah, this is a fucking dark episode. Yeah, death, cancer, shooting, death, yeah.
Oh, do we have any lighter side body cam footage?
Oh, what was it? There was like what was it? I'm trying to think. Give me a second here. It'll come to me. I think it might have been an alligator. It was a cop was doing a routine pullover, and the guy had a pet alligator, just stuck his head out the window, and the cop was like, "Holy shit!" And he's like, "No, he's my pet. He's friendly." The cop was like, "Oh, okay." Nothing crazy happened. It just that scared the shit out of the cop. I couldn't blame him. I would have been like, "What the fuck?" Might have been a giant snake or something. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah. All the body cam footage of Zach Bryan being the fucking stupid fuck.
Oh my fucking god. The fucking footage. Oh, what's his name? Oh, I know his name. Country singer, you know.
George Jones?
George Jones, that fucking footage.
Or Randy
the lawnmower.
Travis.
Or Randy Travis, where he's naked.
Yeah. But yeah, Zach Bryan being the fucking raging prick he is.
Yeah.
Fucking hate that guy.
George Jones getting pulled over on a fucking lawnmower.
I don't think he got pulled over on a lawnmower.
Oh, he didn't?
No, I think he was in a Cadillac.
Maybe I'm... Yeah, I'm probably getting the story and the video confused, because I know at one point he did get pulled over on a mower.
He probably did. He probably did. I thought he just drove the mower to the liquor store and came back without incident.
Maybe.
I think it's actually Tammy Wynette that pulled him over.
Probably. Oh, Tammy. Celebrity body cam footage. What is there? I'm trying to think now. Not a lot. Oh, did you ever see the one where it was like, I don't know what state it was, but it was like a governor or senator, and he got pulled over, and he kept saying, "Do you know who the fuck I am? Do you know who the fuck I am?" And he kept getting pissed and yelling at these cops. I think he got like actually in trouble and then lost his job.
There are like some higher up people from New York State. They were getting drunk and rowdy in their neighborhood and complaining about people and threatening people, and then a very, very recognizable, well-known police officer rolls up and kind of had to give them the dad talk.
Oh.
Full knife hand and everything. A fucking full-ass dad talk.
Yeah.
And that would be one Angry Cops. Buffalo, New York.
Yeah. I remember the joke I was going to start this podcast with now. I think we're going to end with it, though. So, you know, I don't like to talk about politics, but I do like to talk about politics when they do something funny or say something funny. Mm-hmm. In this case, it's not funny. Not inherently funny. But to me, I don't know if this is like autism in my brain, but it's become like a new thing I just think about constantly. It's not funny, but it's Joe Biden. This happened like a day or two ago. So Joe Biden's at the DNC. He did some speech. I didn't really watch it, but at some point, give me a second, load. At some point, he starts going, "Who the hell does he think he is?" And I don't know why, but I just can't get it out of my head the way he does it. He sounds like a cartoon character. Like it's like Homer Simpson when he gets his like pay cut by Mr. Burns. Who the hell does he think he is? Who does he think he is?
Who in the hell does he think he is? Who does he think he is?
Who does he think he is?
Do I need to ask who he's referring to?
Who in the hell does he think he is? Who does he think he is?
I'll be honest, I don't know who he's referring to. I didn't look.
There's only one person, let's be honest.
Yeah. Kyle Busch. This is another clip, but I'm not going to bring it up. It's far away, but it's Bernie Sanders goes, "Abroad! Abroad!" I don't know. It's fucking, I don't know.
It seemed like a shit show.
Not really. Not. I mean, a couple places, but not really overall. Who does he think he is? I'm sorry. I just keep playing that clip in my head for like the last 2 days. I want to go up to somebody. Who the hell does he think he is?
That has to be referring to Trump.
I probably.
Again, at this point, Trump could do nothing, and they still complain about him.
Yeah, he is doing nothing right now. He's the only thing I've seen with Trump in like last month is he went on a Theo podcast. Have you seen that?
I have not.
Him and Bernie Sanders went on at different times, and yeah, it was. I don't know. The Trump one was just kind of boring. Not to be rude, it was just very mellowed out. Just kind of sat there. He's just kind of like going, yeah. Mm-hmm, yeah.
How do you be Theo Vaughn if you're with Trump? Like.
He didn't really turn off. There was a part where he's like, "Yeah, I was doing cocaine, doing all this crazy shit." And Trump's like, "What's cocaine? I never heard of that." Like, that must like really come on, man. You probably haven't done it, but you know what it is. But the only interesting part of that podcast, because I listened to the whole thing, was he was like, oh, who was it? He went to a wrestling match, and it was the first time Muhammad Ali and this other big weight all-time winner had a fight. I don't remember the other guy's name off the top of my head. But he was talking about how crazy that was. That actually was really cool. But he talked about how everyone there kept having heart attacks and had to be escorted out. And it's like, Donald Trump, that's the cocaine. That's the cocaine part. Yeah. And then Trump said something weird. He's like, drugs, I don't even think they existed 25 years ago. And I was like, what the fuck? 1999? What? I was hoping he hit the dog. He didn't. But yeah, it was a weird podcast. And then the Bernie one was just talking policy mostly. He was like, oh, yeah, healthcare needs to be better. It needs to be more available. And then, I hate to say it, at the end of the podcast, Trump started to get a little sad. He was like, Theo was like, yeah, I had Bernie on. He was cool. And Trump's like, oh, you had Bernie on. Oh, okay. And he's like, yeah, then I got you one. That's awesome, man. And then he's like, I should see if I should get Kamala. And Trump's like, oh, you should probably get her. You should probably get her. It was like, damn, man. You really...
No, but Trump has to understand that, like, with Theo Vaughn, that would be a pure roast fest.
Yeah. Honestly, there wasn't a lot of roasting on either side.
Again, I don't get why Theo Vaughn is the way he is, but he is, and I kind of appreciate it.
You know, I never really watched one of his podcasts until the Bernie one. I actually did not know his name. I saw clips of him on TikTok. It's like, I'd like to watch him. I just never had him in my recommendation.
Yeah,
Didn't
he's
even know his
the fat
name.
kid at Kmart guy.
The fat kid at Kmart guy. What the fuck is that?
Makes me want to kick a fat kid in Kmart.
Oh.
Which makes me sad because I was the fat kid in Kmart.
Yeah. Remember, before we end, remember that time at Hardee's, some guy took over the microphone and started screaming about Kmart? There's a blue light sale at this Kmart or something. Just
attention Kmart shoppers, there's a blue light special on aisle 4.
Yeah.
I was just like, what? That was just out of fucking random.
Yeah, he was just a random customer. I don't even know if he ordered it. He just went up, hit the mic. I really wish he hit the black button, but he hit the red button, which went to us.
Yeah, you know about the black button.
What? Oh yeah, it was overnight, and I made a joke to Tennessee Boy that there was a bus on the lot, and I hit the wrong button. And instead of sending the message back, it sent to the whole store that there was a bus on the lot.
I remember, like, thank you for choosing the white loves. Out of courtesy to the other drivers, please pull off the fuel island. And you're just like, get off the fuel island and hit the wrong button. You were pissed.
I forgot about that one. Yeah, she was pissed. Get off the fuel island. That's the one. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, that was a bad one. I don't even know the lady's name, but she was angry and short.
Yeah. Yep, that was... I mean, reasonable thing to be angry about, I guess.
Yeah. Did anyone start panicking? Like, did they start running to their trucks, or?
No, I don't know. I was still on Hardy's side. I didn't give a shit.
Get off the fuel island. I was like lips onto the microphone as loud as possible. Here, you know what? Get off the fuel island. That's exactly what it sounded like. Probably. I don't know.
I love the fucking just how off the rails this one went. It's fucking amazing. I love it.
School stories. Remember the time? Never mind.
Fucking, we'll do it again
You
later.
remember April 20th, 1998? That was a bad day at school, man. Yeah. Or was it 1999?
I don't fucking know what you're referring to. Oh, yeah, that was 1999.
Yeah, it was. What are you laughing about? Get off the fuel island?
Yes.
To be fair, I forgot what I said. I
can still fucking hear it, and I can still see the fucking manager making a beeline over to Hardy's because she was pissed.
To be fair, I don't know what their fucking deal was at Hardy. They wanted me to work the front, and I was like, I'm better in the back. But every time I worked in the front, it was a disaster because I always fuck something up. But that was my favorite, was get off the fuel.
That's mine too. Like, that's the fucking funniest shit still to this day.
Yeah, and then I was gonna say, I don't remember now. I was gonna say something else, but yeah, they should never make me work up front. That's why they never promoted me. They got mad at me. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I never made anyone love that piss besides her.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's gonna be the end.
Yep.
Anything you want to end with? Do you think?
No.
Yep. You have any questions? We got an email below. Yeah.
Again, any pictures, videos, dates, time, location.
Yep. And maybe I'll post like a little segment of that little part and put it on the channel and share it around, see if it gets anything. But with that, that'll be the end of today's episode. Remember to get your pets and weird relatives spayed and neutered.
And slow down, move over for flashing lights.
Yeah. And flashing titties.
Definitely flashing titties.
100%.
Get off the fuel island!